Breaking news on what happened the day a Loudoun County police officer shot and killed a woman who worked at Costco.
Police just wrapped up a news conference releasing a report about the woman's actions and why police ended up using a gun last May at the Costco in Sterling.
Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Jeff Goldberg is live with details. Jeff?
This 37-page report was released late today by Loudoun County Commonwealth's attorney Jim Plowman. It determines this, quote, the deputy's actions constitute a justifiable homicide and a reasonable use of force, adding that lethal force, quote, was undertaken in self-defense and in defense of others. The family of 38-year-old Mhai Scott leaves the courthouse with a copy of the report on the shooting, giving no comment other than to say they are still shocked and trying to process it all.
After a review of all this information, I come to the conclusion that the actions taken by the sheriff's deputies were consistent with the departmental policies governing the use of force.
The shooting happened at the Costco in Sterling on the afternoon of May 29th. Loudoun County deputies responded to a call that Scott, who was handing out pizza samples at the time, was acting in a threatening manner. According to the report, deputies found Scott in an aisle holding an 8-inch knife and scissors and told her repeatedly to put them down. After a failed taser attempt by one deputy, he fired another one and hit Scott in the back. She had no reaction and continued moving towards deputies with the knife and scissors. One deputy fired a gunshot at her, but she kept coming. Following another shot, Scott fell to the ground.
When something is evolving that rapidly and someone takes a specific action with a deadly weapon, you don't have the time that you normally would to sit back, as we're doing now, and analyze everything.
Diane Norton of Sterling, shopping at Costco today, thinks authorities used excessive force.
Based on what I found out later, absolutely. They could have stopped her by throwing a can of peas at her or something.
Olga Zuzina, who was shopping at the Costco an hour before the shooting, agrees Scott did not have to die.
I would say, of course, there should be or had to be another possibility to solve this.
Commonwealth's attorney Jim Plowman did have some harsh words for how Costco handled the situation, saying they should have done a better job. You look at this still photo and others in this report, you can see that customers are still in the store at the time of the incident. Mr. Plowman says that staff at Costco should have immediately told these employees or removed these employees, rather the customers, from the store. He says they did not. Live in Leesburg, Jeff Goldberg, ABC 7 News.
Jeff, thank you. Police say they interviewed 17 customers, 9 employees, and 6 deputies for that report. If you want to go through the entire report, go to WJLA.com.